Hey, 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 what's going on, friends and fellow Freedom Crusaders? Hope you're having a great day. In today's Good Parts episode, I'm going to be sharing with you 3 powerful keys to creating headlines, writing headlines that really grab people by the head, shake them a little bit, and make them pay attention, which is exactly what you want to do when you're writing a headline or starting out a video. You really want to, as I've said in the past, kind of punch people in the eyeballs a little bit so they pay attention to what you have to share with them. If you don't do this in your marketing, nothing else matters. The best email that you write that doesn't get opened doesn't get read. The best video you create that doesn't grab people's attention in the beginning doesn't get watched, right? Everything that we do in marketing really boils down to, can we grab people's attention? And then once we grab people's attention, can we deliver and hold their attention for long periods of time? Preferably, I like to think that in what I'm doing with my business, I'm building a movement, I'm building a community, I'm building something long-term that many people can go on a journey if they want to, building a life of financial freedom. To me, that's a journey, and it's a journey that's even better when you're on it together. And that's one way that I strive to inspire, holding people's attention after you grab it. But that's not the point of today's episode. So commanding people's attention with better headlines, that is the point. And I see some live viewers dropping in here. So, hey, Priscilla, thanks for saying hello. Hey, Nick Romani, good to see you. Happy Wednesday to you. Thanks for tuning in. And Danny says, let's dot some I's. Awesome. Thanks for being here, Danny. Okay, well, I'm just going to get straight into this. I've written so many headlines over my career in network marketing and affiliate marketing. I've been doing this business for about 18 years. And I got started online in 2009. And nearly every day for the last since 2009, what is that? 10, 11, 12, 13 years, I've written an email. And in that email, I write a subject line. So I've written so many headlines. I've written headlines for sales pages, capture pages, written headlines for so many YouTube videos. I remember some of the headlines for some of the first YouTube videos that I made because I knew that I needed to grab people's attention. And one of the tips that is actually not mentioned in my 3 today that just came to mind that I'll throw out is sometimes when I would write headlines for my YouTube videos, I would do the headline and then I would put in all caps, boom shakalaka, like something strange that would just grab people's attention and stand out from the other videos. And that's an example of occasionally using weirdness in your headlines. That's not on the list today, but that is something that you can do. But the 3 that I wanted to share with you today, Monty says, have a wonderful day. Thank you, Monty. Thanks for saying hello. Hope you have a wonderful day as well. The 3 that I want to mention, when I go to write a headline, there are these 3 proven ideas that I always think of. The first one, the very first one, is pain and pleasure. Anthony Robbins said that a human being's 2 greatest motivators are hope of gain and fear of loss. So if we know this to be true, whenever we write a headline, we can think about what is the pleasure that I'm hoping to bring to someone with this piece of content. And that would be framed oftentimes in forms of benefits. Like if someone opens this email, what are they going to get? What is the benefit for them? And this can be done in simple ways, like how to do something that your target audience might want to do. That's a benefit, right? And then pain would be expressed in marketing oftentimes in the form of problems. So if you can remember that when you're writing headlines, what is the pain? What is the pleasure that someone is trying to get to? And can I offer that in a headline? Or what is a problem that someone has? And can I offer that in a headline? That's a good starting point. So you think of your target audience and then you think of those things. And that's like a good general direction. The second principle that I think is almost as powerful, and you can mix these two. So the second principle that I use all the time is curiosity. And curiosity is so powerful, and let's see, did I use curiosity in my title for today? So on my screen, I say how to write more powerful headlines, 3 simple secrets. So this is curiosity. Okay. So how to write more powerful headlines is a benefit. So if you see this, you're like, well, man, I'd like to write more powerful headlines. If I watch Paul's video, I can learn how to write more powerful headlines. That's a benefit. But then the fact that I put 3 simple secrets, it causes the mind to wonder, what are those 3 simple secrets? So you can express benefits in a headline, and you can express benefits in a way that's curiosity driven. And one of the phrases that I found myself uttering in our private coaching circles many times over the last few years is, show them, tell them what they're going to get without telling them what they're going to get. Tell them what they're going to get without telling them what they're going to get. Does that make sense, or is that confusing? The idea, and like one way to express this would be, like if you're writing bullet points in an email, you could write, bullet number 1. If you decide to watch this video, you can learn the one simple thing that helped me go from living in a trailer house to becoming financially free. Or you can learn the strange trick that I used to increase my open rates on my emails by X percentage. So you're telling them what they're going to get by kind of like sharing some of the benefit, but you're not giving everything to them. And this is something that's really powerful in headlines. If you can arouse people's curiosity, curiosity is so powerful. I mean, it works in one-on-one conversations. If you are connecting with people on social media, curiosity is one of the most powerful, tools in your arsenal. I was going to say weapons, but we don't want to use weapons on people, right? We want to use tools to help people. Arouse curiosity. That's a principle you want to use in invitations. So that's the second point. Can you arouse their curiosity by telling them what they're going to get without actually telling them? And the main point is, you want people to have to consume your content to get the actual stuff. Like one mistake I see people sometimes make in writing emails is, they'll tell them everything in the headline so that there's no reason to open the email. And let me give you an example of this. There's oftentimes it's said that there's nothing new under the sun. So let's say I was writing an email on the principle of saving money, which for a lot of people, that would be a boring subject line, like how to save money. People are like, that's dumb. Like, I don't want to learn how to save money. Come on, Paul, give me something cool. Give me something interesting. So instead of writing how to save money, but if I still want to teach how to save money, like if I still want to teach the principle of, guys, it's important that we save money, and I want to teach that, I have to be clever in my strategy for drawing people in to consuming that message. So I would have to open up a notepad and brainstorm a little bit. But one thing I will tell you is I would never, ever write how to save money, or, why saving money is a key to financial independence. Because I've told them in the headline that I'm going to, saving money. So now they don't need to open it. They're like, oh, everyone talks about saving money. I know about saving money. I'm not going to open that email. But if you can be more clever in your subject line, you can teach things that are powerful, that often also are underappreciated by many people, by using strategy. So you would write a headline that draws them in with curiosity and kind of leads them to the content that you want them to consume, where they can pick up the value that you want to give to them. And so again, you would just use some creativity, like instead of why saving money is important for financial independence, a curiosity way to write that headline would be, the thing, let's see, the roadblock keeping 97% of Americans broke and struggling revealed. I mean, that's not perfect. You'd have to wordsmith it, but you see the point is you want to be curiosity driven in your headline. So that's the second tip: pain, pleasure, curiosity. And then the third tip that I would love to pass along on headlines is, Monty says, I do odd things on my lives. What's an example, Monty, of an odd thing that you do? And shout out to you for doing that, because that does catch attention, being odd. I mean, I don't think you want to be odd all the time, But every once in a while, if you can do something that's just like way out of the ordinary that someone wouldn't expect to see in their news feed or in their email subject line, and that's another thing is like when you go look in your email inbox and you see all the emails from people, the question is, how do you stand out, right? Like, how do you differentiate yourself in that inbox? So being crazy, different, saying weird things sometimes is a good way to do that. Another way to do that in the email inbox that I've done for a long time is my from name. So if you look at the from names in the emails in your inbox, you'll see like name. But a long time ago, I thought, I wonder if I put a little squiggly line in front of my name and then another little squiggly line after my name, how would that look in the inbox? So my from name on my email is not Paul Hutchings. It's squiggly line space Paul Hutchings space squiggly line. And I tested that. So I'd send myself some emails and then I would just kind of scan down my email inbox. And sure enough, my name with those squiggly lines, it pops out. It's different, right? It catches attention. So that's another way to be weird or different that's not like super odd. Okay, so the third one, Geo says, yes, you only have 3 seconds to capture attention or they are gone. Yeah, so true. And guys, what are your best headline writing tips? Share below. There's so many great headline writing tips, and I'm just covering 3 today. But these are the 3 that I most often use. And I think these are the 3. There's this thing called the 80-20 rule that says 20% of the things that we do tend to make 80% of the difference. So when you're learning a new skill, rather than learning the whole 100%, a good question is, what is the 20% of this skill that if I master can give me 80% of the benefits? So what I'm covering today really for me is the 20% that makes 80% of the difference. Pain, pleasure in the subject line, curiosity in the subject line. And then the third one is use a swipe file. So, again, as has already been mentioned in this live and by many marketers, your headline is the most important part of your marketing, especially when you're writing an email. And so it's very rare that I will just pop in and write a headline in 5 seconds and then do my email and then click send. Oftentimes what it looks like is I have an idea of what I want to create in my content and send out. And then I'll think about the headline and I'll pull out a notepad and I'll think for just a few minutes. Okay, how could I say this? And I write something down and then write something down and kind of just play with it a little bit, think about it a little bit. And then the other thing that I do when I'm writing my headlines oftentimes is I will use a swipe file. So I actually have a swipe file that has a bunch of very powerful words that are great to put in headlines. And if I'm not thinking of these words automatically, I'll go to my swipe file. And I want to give you just a couple examples here. In fact, I'll show you my swipe file here so you can see it. Oh, hold on here, guys. Give me just 1 second. Let's see. I got to remember what I'm doing here because I'm streaming in multiple places and sometimes I get confused. So here's my swipe file. So I have a swipe file here, and on my swipe file, it's not just swipe files of headlines. I have a list of powerful words here. Let's see, 71 profit pulling power words that hijack attention every time. So this actually would have been good to use in the title of my video today, as I was thinking of a good word to use. I missed this. Hijack attention. That's a good word. So words like new, proven, you, create, improve, instant, instantly, discovered, immediately, profits, amazing, extraordinary, powerful. I think I used powerful in the headline for today's live. Hot, hottest, win, killer. Like, do you see how these words, when you say these words and when you think about them, they really just kind of grab your attention, don't they? So I would love to encourage you to have a swipe file if you don't have one, and that can be a great asset in writing better headlines. So that's it, guys. That's what I wanted to talk about today. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks to everyone who's commented below. Also, a quick call to action. If you're finding me for the first time on social media, My mission is freedom through principle-centered leadership, and I want to do as everything I can to help people build lives of financial freedom. And in alignment with that, I do this daily social media show. It's called The Good Parts, where every day, Monday through Friday, I go live and I share one good part from my life and or business in an effort to teach something that can lift you, inspire you, empower you, educate you, help you learn things that can move you forward on your path to financial independence, and hopefully do it faster. That's kind of the intention behind the show. So if that resonates with you and you got value from today's episode, I'd love to encourage you to subscribe to me here on social media, and you'll get more of this content in the future. And the other thing you can do, which I think is the best thing to do, is go pick up an additional free gift from me and subscribe to my email list. You can do that at paulhutchings.net/GIFTS. I've got 7 free marketing videos there that have some great marketing lessons that were really instrumental in helping me to go from struggling in network marketing to becoming the #1 recruiter in my company. I've got those videos there. I've got an amazing cash flow producing income model with a company that I co-founded a few years back that I love. So if you're in the market for increasing your cash flow, building a residual income, joining a community where you can get constant support, feedback, training from proven experts and mentors. You can take a look at that. And I've got a host of other things that you might find value in. And you can find all those at paulhutchings.net/GIFTS. So that's it. I do want to jump to the comments here. And Monty says, wow. Why do you say wow, Monty? Elaborate. Thank you for the wow. That's a good comment. I appreciate that. But if you guys have any questions, I've got a few minutes. I can stick around and answer some questions for you if you want. The other thing I was going to mention that I forgot, that copywriting cheat sheet that I showed, my ultimate copywriting cheat sheet, I have that as a free bonus for people who get started with me in the Home Business Academy, which is our affiliate marketing company. You can get started for $25. We have a funnel builder product that you can use to build lead capture pages, landing pages, sales pages, all kinds of amazing stuff to do whatever marketing you want for whatever business you want. That product also pays a $20 residual referral commission for anyone you refer to that product. And so I bring that up because if you decide to buy that product or get started with me in this business model, I will give you my ultimate headline copywriting and formulation cheat sheet that I've carefully compiled and crafted, this document that I do use all the time. I really do. I created it to be a resource for myself that I could use in my marketing. And I would love to give that to you as a bonus, as one of the many bonuses. I have other unadvertised bonuses. I actually have a pack called the Ultimate Freedom Vault, and the Ultimate Copywriting Headline and Formulation Cheat Sheet is one of those bonuses. And you can get access to that for just $25. And so if that's of interest to you, you can visit the site that I put up earlier and learn more about our business model, and just shoot me an email if you decide to join, and I'll get that resource to you. Priscilla says, words. Yeah, words. Words nourish the mind. Words nourish the soul, as Jim Rohn likes to say. Albert Sue, Empower Buddy from Malaysia. What's up, Albert? Good to see you, man. How are you doing? What are you up to these days? Are you still in the marketing game? Would love to know what's going on in your life. And Nick says, love it. Thank you so much, Nick. Love you too. So, all right, that's it, guys. Have a great day. Thanks for tuning in. Get out there, take action, go for your dreams. And I will hope to catch you in a future episode of The Good Parts. I'll be back tomorrow. All right, take care, guys.